Maranatha, my PBC family and friends. Pastor Brian here with another quick bite, living the word. Today we're going to come from Philippians chapter 2. And I want to, as we get there, I want to look at verses, what do I want to look at? Let's pick it up at verse 14, all right? So it says in verse 14, do all things without murmurings and disputings. And I'll read more past that in a second here. What made me think of this, I was thinking about, as we've been going through the book of Exodus together, and the Israelites, and just how much they've been murmuring and complaining and doing all these things. And it says, doing without murmuring, do all things without murmuring or complaining. And then it says, and disputings. Why? That you may be, this is verse 15, that you may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in this world. In the world. So here's why we should be the least complaining, the least murmuring, the least whining, if I can put it to you that way. That's my own terminology, of course. But people, it's so that the world doesn't look at the Christians as like, all these people do is whine and complain. And they say they believe and trust their God, but then they whine and complain about everything. They worry about everything. They get frustrated about everything. We should not be so. We should be those who rejoice in all things because we know our God is in control. We know that the battle is His. So we should be those who don't sit there and murmur and complain and dispute all the time. But we should be those who, as it says there, that we would be blameless and harmless, sons of God without rebuke in the midst of this crooked and perverse nation. See, the point being, God knew it was going to be wicked. God knew it was going to be perverse. But why? That we might be those lights in the world. So I hope this encourages you today. Just remember today, as you go out throughout your day, rather than murmuring and complaining about everything, how about praising God? Lord, I stubbed my toe. Instead of complaining about it, Lord, thank you that I have a toe that I can stub. Lord, I got cut off in traffic. Lord, thank you I have a car that I can get cut off in traffic with. I know it sounds weird to say those things, guys, but this is really the heart we should have so we can be lights in this dark world, that we can be an example to a wicked and perverse nation. So I hope this encourages you today. As always, remember that I love you. We love you. God loves you. And God's got this.